Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of the Adam and Eddie Dumb Show. Today we have a special guest on the show. His name is Dan Blough. We talk about his lifetime achievements and a couple other fun things. Unfortunately, towards the end of the episode, we had a little bit of a technical gaffe, and our recording stopped abruptly, but we did not know, and we just kept going. So I decided we're still going to show it. We're still going to play it for you guys, and we're just going to have fun with it. Fuck it. Who cares? At the end, it's just going to cut off. Maybe I'll go back in and kind of add something at the end, just for you guys, listeners. So enjoy the show. Have fun.
I'll fuck your mother.
1v1.
If you want me pussy, I'll fuck your mother.
Dan, you sound all right. You sound good. Eddie, you sound good too. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome, everyone. We're into it. We're just gonna get right into it here. Tonight is a special night. We have a special guest on the show. His name is Dan Blough. Good buddy of mine.
Hello.
Yes, yeah, Dan. It's wonderful to have you on the show tonight. It's a special episode. We actually recorded last week. We usually take 2 weeks off, or a week and whatever. I don't know. I'm already a beer and a half into Eddie, so
You're into me. What?
a beer and a half into Eddie right now.
Shit. I just came into this. I was not
I
prepared.
I must have missed a couple episodes because you guys are a little too close.
That's all right.
It just happens.
That's how it happens. Well, everyone, like I said, it's a special episode. We have a guest on the show. His name's Dan Blough. He's a very illustrious character in this game of life that we're all playing, and we're just happy to have him on the show. Dan, what do you think so far? How's the show going to start off?
I think it's very smooth. I mean, I'm always happy to talk to you, Adam. Eddie, I don't think I've talked to you since Adam's wedding, maybe.
Yes, I've never really seen you since Adam's wedding, which was...
I think that was the last, 10 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, like 16, 15, 23 years ago.
I'm supposed to know how long that is, but right now I can't gather that. But
this is the last episode Adam does because he's been murdered.
Yep, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I hope Macy's not listening.
Yeah, we're good, guys. We're good. Well, Dan, I happened to come across the book that you wrote. It's a book that it's an autobiography actually that I wrote in 2010, titled "How I Legally Changed My Name to Mac Daddy." And I thought I'd write down some notes that I took from the book here, just to help kind of get our listeners an understanding of your lifetime achievements that you've had so far in life. First and foremost, I'd like to say that you grew up in the city known as Albion.
That's correct.
Yes. Tell us about Albion.
Well, a lot of people got murdered there. So, yeah, 3 people got murdered while I was growing up there. Our friend Brian fell in a few holes because he thought he saw a ghost.
Yes.
And we just kind of left him be. I think he cried and walked home. And then our other friend Jimmy claimed to see little girls walking down the street and then disappeared as ghosts as well. And then he kind of cried and I think walked home too. But he's that's kind of his super move, to walk home from when things get troubling.
We'll get to that. That's a super move, and we'll get to that.
I have a quick question for the listeners. Were these murders solved, Dan, or are you trying to confess to something?
No, definitely not confessing. I mean, how deep do you want to go here? Because it's pretty morbid. It's like a double murder suicide. So I'm still here. So it definitely was not me.
So it was all in one go. All right.
All in one go. So technically solved, but
Okay.
I'm gonna crack a beer for this if this is what we're talking. Oh no, not over the computer. Oh no.
Yep.
I gotta wipe the
Oh,
screen.
all right, just me and Dan now. So Dan, take it away with the murders.
I can attest though to that. I can remember times spending the night at Dan Blough's house and waking up and hearing in the middle of the night screaming children, like in the woods. It's not a city. When I say city, I was mean it's a city of woods.
Yeah, I mean, he's not joking, honestly. It got pretty scary at night. I mean, it is what it is. I'll fully admit to it, and whatever. I mean, people just were screaming in the woods, disappearing on the street, falling into holes or falling places where we couldn't find them, and just every man for himself at that point. So
yeah, Albion was hardcore, and you grew up hardcore for sure, for sure.
yeah, I've gone a little soft now, but it's okay.
A couple notes, a couple other notes that I wanted to kind of throw out there here too is from the book. You were class president actually from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade.
That's correct.
That is correct. Your entire schooling career, you were the class president. In fact, I'm pretty sure you were the class president of my senior year as well. So, and you were a year younger than me.
Yeah, I think I was. I remember, 100%. And I don't know if that makes me have no friends or not because I lost everybody after that year, but
It was
that's
rough.
why we ran for class president, to have something to do.
Yeah.
It was the only time I actually truly ran. So every year from kindergarten to 11th grade, they just picked me. I have no idea why. Yeah. And 12th grade, I ran because I thought I had no friends because you guys all left me.
That was probably the hardest thing for you. But that's also really that's true, Eddie and listeners. He was one of my best friends. Is one of my why did I say why am I using
shit.
Why am I using
holy shit? Let's go.
Here?
Adam's having sex with me and he's not there. Like
breaking ties. No, I don't know. Maybe that's more.
It sounds like you're his best friend now, Eddie, because I'm in the past now, and based on what he said earlier, I think it's you now. I'll pass that torch over.
Yeah,
it's.
I don't
know. I don't know what to say about that. Leave me out of this. You too. You ran your own sports franchise for a while there, winning multiple championships. What was that franchise called, Dan?
Well, franchise Blough, after myself.
Oh,
couldn't think of anything more creative at the time, to be completely honest with you. And this what you said isn't entirely factual. We never really won anything. We were just there. What's your?
You won the heart of many.
Are we allowed to swear on this podcast?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck no.
Shit.
We were there. We were just there to just like talk shit on everybody else and make fun of everyone, and somehow ended up just playing okay. But it was fun while it lasted.
It was, yeah. It was a good time. You had your own shirts.
We had shirts designed, and I think that was long before you became quite the quality graphic designer. So I would have, looking back on it, I would have had you do them. But
you should have.
Maybe we'll recreate it someday.
I think we do need to have that done. So I'll put that down on my my note on my list of things to do at work that aren't work.
You're still quite the athlete, as I understand.
Listen, I still have that 2HBH.
I mean, wasn't that what got you Macy?
That is the two-handed backhander. I said, I gave her the old two-handed backhand.
You looked at
it. I wrote down from your book. There was a section that said you can't wear yellow T-shirts anymore, Dan. Why is that?
Well, I think what class are we in, Adam?
It was
biology class. Biology class or something. And I think I was in 11th grade, and I wore a yellow T-shirt, and he called me Big Bird. And I'm now 34, and still haven't been able to wear a yellow T-shirt to this day.
Folks, what you guys don't understand is that Dan Blough was also known as the human skyscraper. I believe he's 7 foot 10 inches, right? Am I right?
Close. Yeah. It's very close.
Yeah. In fact, you're so tall that one time you once attended a North Carolina Tar Heels game, and they actually had you stand in as the basketball hoop.
No, yeah, that's true. It was actually
You
today
remember
when they
that?
played earlier. Yeah, I made it home distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another fun fact from your book: you actually tried to headbutt an oncoming car, which actually ended up mildly exposing your skull.
Yeah, that's also
One needs to be
funny.
false. If you're 7'10", you should have decimated that car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should have seen it.
It was before my growth spurt, but you should have seen the car. Yeah, it was because our friend Adam, once again, all these situations kind of happening because of him.
Hmm.
He decided when the
Hmm.
car came in the other lane to hit us that he was going to swerve, so I took the full impact of the
Full
accident.
forehead. Full
All he
forehead.
did all he did was ask me who the president was when I finally came to.
Which I believe you answered correctly.
I couldn't tell you.
Skull exposed and all. You had your wits about you.
It's funny you say that. I just had one of those Facebook memories come up. I think it was last week with all the pictures. When your dad made me go down to your house and like pose for pictures with my stitches and scar and everything.
Yep.
He sent me like this photo album just of me and all my 46 is my forehead. Like, thanks, Chuck. I want to remember that.
Yes. It was. I mean, you probably can't really remember much of it to begin with, but Eddie, what happened in the year? The year was 2009.
I remember the pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
It was gnarly.
Yeah. We were. It was Dan Blough, myself. I was driving, and Macy was in the back seat of my Chevy Cavalier.
Yeah,
Red.
Cavalier.
Yep. And we were going to see a movie, and it was called, because I have it pulled up here. I remembered it. It was called Observe and Report. It was a Seth Rogen movie. Do you remember that one?
That sounds like a terrible movie to have your just all of that happen.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, I haven't watched it to this day now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched it either. We did not make it to the movie, obviously, because as we were on the way to, we were on the road driving, and another vehicle decided to enter into our lane and hit us head on.
I think these kids are going to see Observe and Report. Let's save them the trouble.
That might have been. They might.
Looking back on it, that's probably the reason why it happened.
The universe. That's you know what? That's how I have decided right now to look at it. That is it. Yes, they saved us from that. Well, what happened? They hit us. We weren't on like a highway or anything. I would have to say, hopefully, that both of us were going only like 35, 40 miles per hour. But then again, you think about that. That's the equivalent of you like driving 70 miles an hour into a wall, kind of thing. Dan hit his forehead off the windshield, I believe.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I didn't sustain any exterior damage. Somehow, Macy got knocked out, but she came to and then freaked out, thought we were dead. But yeah, I can remember going to the hospital right afterwards, and you being in one room and Macy being in the other room, and I'm fine, but I didn't realize at the time I was running on adrenaline, and so I'm running back and forth between you guys, just making sure how you guys are doing good. They're getting Dan butt naked in his room, and
yeah, why did they do that?
I don't know. Listen, your wiener was exposed to everyone.
I probably had one or two beers and he was ready to be inside.
Yeah, I think he coordinated that.
Take his pants off. But now they were able to stitch your head back together, and Macy was fine too. I think she probably had a concussion, but
until she wheeled over to my room, saw me naked, and screamed real loud.
Yeah. Dan, is that your wiener? I'm pretty sure that's happened, and I eventually did get a bed for myself because I just about blacked out in front of the nurse's station when the adrenaline wore off, and they're like, "You need to get into a bed too." So, although I didn't have any exterior damage, I still ended up in the hospital along with you guys, and it was a not a fun time, but it was something to look back on, and we didn't have to watch, observe, and report.
Exactly.
It has a nice 37% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh yeah, I'd rather
from the fans, not even from critics gave it a 51.
So I had more stitches in my forehead than Observe and Report had tomatoes on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
There you go. That says a lot. Getting back to the book here, how I legally changed my name to Mac Daddy. At some point here, it says, you lived in Baltimore for a short time while on a mission to third world countries.
That's true. Which Baltimore could be considered that.
Yeah. How was that? What were you doing over there?
I followed a girl there. I mean, my now wife.
Yeah.
She convinced me to move to that place, and she's probably listening to me, so I don't want to say anything too bad, but luckily we came back.
Yeah. I'm glad you made it out of there, dude. For sure.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah. Back to the book here. As of, I think it was about last year, you are actually a backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions as well.
Yeah. Not a time I like to
live. It's a good gig, though. I mean,
there's a couple of things. You know, it's a great gig. You really have to do nothing. You get paid millions of dollars. So, but at the same time, people like Adam bring up these stories. I know he's going to say when I threw like 600 interceptions my first game, and I try not to relive those moments.
It's like the anti-Al Bundy.
Right. Exactly.
I think I wanted to draft you in our fantasy league.
I wasn't even on the board, I don't think.
No.
They wouldn't even put me on there.
First round pick.
But you know what? Hey, I never got hurt, and I never have to work ever again in my life.
Yeah, it works out great.
Yeah. Great.
So another big side note from your book here is that you survived many years living in a house that was also occupied by someone known as BK, aka the Pizza Box Stacker, aka the Master of Knives.
Not only did I have to live with him, I had to share a bathroom with him.
Oh, is this the big poop guy?
Oh no, but he was there too. Megaturd Jim was also in the same dwelling area.
But yeah, I lived between the two of them, and let's just say there were like a lot of weird noises coming from each of their rooms for various different things. Brian
he knows about it, so we could. I don't know if he listens. I doubt he listens though. But BK, if you're gonna listen. We're gonna roast you, but it's fun.
If you're gonna listen.
So, do you remember? do you remember his poop stain story?
No, his poop stain story. Is that what you're saying?
So he bought this really gross chair. It was like kind of it was like a ghetto lazy boy, and one time he said that he farted really bad, and it was more than a fart. He sharted really bad, and he decided that he was just going to sit in it for a while. And so when he stood up, there was a big poop stain on his chair.
He
And
just sat in it.
so he just flipped the cushion over so no one could see it. And
Okay.
then Jimmy was really drunk, and Brian was really drunk, and Brian told him about it. And so Jimmy showed me one day, which was a huge mistake because now everybody that came over to my house, it was like the first thing we showed them. So every girl that came over, the poop stain on Brian's chair.
Oh, what happened to that chair?
I
Does
think he still
Jimmy
has it.
still have it?
No, I think Brian still has it in the basement of his parents' house.
Oh man. All
Because
right.
he has to keep it with him. Because he's moving, and he has to keep it with him.
Yeah. He actually did get moved into his house, by the way. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I didn't. That's good for him.
Yeah. Okay. Getting back to the book here. I was actually shocked at this one. Says that at one point in your life you were sucked into Jumanji and now you hold the high score.
I do. I can't believe you dug that one up.
Yeah, that was one of the parts in your book. I don't think you really touched too much on it though. It was just one of those side things.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not something I like to. I try to be humble. It's not something I like to brag about, but I can't confirm. Yeah, I can't confirm that's true.
Yeah.
Did you find Alan Parsons' margarita bar?
What's that?
Parish. My bad. Did you find Alan Parish's margarita bar?
I did.
Oh, nice.
Make yourself a margarita.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Well, that's all the notes that I kind of wrote down for the book that you wrote back in 2010, the autobiography.
I'll also tell you. So if you, I'll make a plug. If you don't want to read, you can also find a similar video on YouTube. So if you just search Dan Blough lays the Mac down on YouTube, you can find me there as well. I think I have like 500 views since 2004, so it's reputable.
Hell yeah, dude. Eddie, check that out. We got to double check that.
Detriot Lions QB David Blough performs 3 mind-blowing magic tricks.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what it is.
You've got all kinds of videos up on there. Your autobiography can be solely purchased in the Albion library, by the way. Throw that out there. So,
and that's the house where that murder happened. So
well, I think one thing we got to do here once we get back into this is let me throw this out there in the middle of this. I'm just going to do it right here, right now, Eddie, because I keep forgetting to do it every time. By this point, if you're listening to this, make sure you like and subscribe to us on your favorite podcast platform of choice. Also, head on over to our Facebook page. Just search Adam and Eddie Dumb Show. And our Twitter page, @AE Dumb Show. And give us some love and some hate and tell us how much fun we're having on this episode of Dan Blough's special episode. It's fun time. And, we just want to hear that you're listening to us and that we've added a little dumbness to your day. How was that?
I kind of forgot we had a Twitter page.
Yeah, I know. Me too. That's all right, though. Should we take that out for future ones?
Yeah. I was just worried about Facebook for now.
Do you have Instagram yet?
Fucking Dan, come on. We're busy people.
Forgot I don't work anymore.
Dan, what do you do these days? Like seriously, like what is it that you're up to these days?
Since retiring from the NFL, I kind of just kind of hung out in my basement and experimented with a few things.
Okay. All right. We lost you there for a second, so it'd be.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
My technology is not great right now, but that's okay.
It's all right. We're gonna have to get you set up with an actual microphone if we're gonna continue to do this with us for future episodes, though.
Yeah, I
got millions of dollars. He can buy his own microphone.
Well, that's true. That's true.
That's just shame on me for procrastinating.
That's all right. Dan, you travel a lot, don't you?
I do.
Where have you been?
All over the place. Europe, so Portugal, Spain, France, United Kingdom, and all over this country.
That's pretty
Different.
wild.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Do you go there for like work and all that?
Not yet, but I'm actually leaving for somewhere on Monday for work.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah.
Right on,
So,
dude. Do you want to tell us what you do for work?
I told you I'm a retired quarterback. But after I retired, I got into sales. I'm a sales guy. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't want you to go into too much detail. It's kind of probably boring and stuff.
I was curious what he's selling in Europe.
Selling two beers with Adam.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. Sold.
Nice.
Well, you get it for free.
Oh, yes. Forgot.
Hell yeah. Well, Dan, I don't want to incriminate you on certain things. So if you don't want to talk about certain edibles or anything like that, we don't have to discuss that.
Right now, so it's all good.
Okay. All right. Did you so the last time I saw you was last year. I came down with BK and I had suggested some they were not the Delta 9, they were the Delta 8.
Delta 8 legal.
Yes. Completely legal. Did you try those out? Did you order some?
Oh, I've gone through several bags of them, yes.
Nice. Those were the Full Send brand, correct?
Yes, I was worried that I lost you that night. You disappeared for 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, because all right, so I went that night. Went down with BK and his girlfriend Steph, and what was what you gave me? Was that a real one? Was that
No, that was a Delta 8 one.
okay?
25 milligrams, and
Oh.
you stood up and walked away, and I have no idea on what kind of journey you went on, but you were gone for
Spiritual
journey in my neighborhood somewhere. I had no idea where you were.
Okay, I can kind of remember what was going on, and I think I was trying to deal with an issue that Macy was having because she was at the beach with her sister, and she was fighting with her sister, so I had to pretend that I was completely sober, talking to her. And I think it worked. I think it worked because she never said anything.
I would love to know what you said.
Babe, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm fucked up right now. I can't deal with this.
I can remember. She's like in a big fight with her sister, and she's like calling and like, I don't even know what to do. She's back in the room right now, and I'm downstairs, and we can't even be around each other. And the
You're
bushes,
like, babe, I was just vibing.
Now I played it off. I'm pretty sure I did because I have not caught hell for it yet. So
she's saving it because you were petting the furry wall.
This is gonna tell if Macy listens to the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you were like Jonah Hill and get him to the Greek, so she's holding her later.
Okay,
that's hilarious. That's come up twice in 2 weeks now.
Yes, it has. We talked about that. Get him to the Greek last week. Hell yeah! I'm alive.
Yeah, I saw somebody ranking their top comedy movies of the 2000s this week on Twitter, and that's what made me think of it.
Oh man, Eddie, that's one we. What have we done so far? Our top rankings of.
We did Nintendo games in general, like from Nintendo to the Switch. We did the 90s thing last week.
Yep.
We did another one.
The cartoon shows, 90s cartoon shows. We did.
Yeah. 90s cartoon shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the only two we've done.
Oh, can we do one?
Let's do it. You got one right now?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater songs.
Oh man.
I gotta get a list. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Oh no, it has to be off the top of your head.
I can't think of what it's called. I know the. Yeah, it's from number 2, I believe. But
yeah, go ahead. Let him pull up. But Eddie, we kind of have like the leg up on you on here because Dan Blough, he and I made some killer CDs back in the day. Like killer CDs. This is the kind. Yes, we would. These are the kind that you would want to have. Like people out in the real world would be like, we got to get this mix that Adam and Dan have made up. And one of our more popular ones was Tony Hawk's Best Of.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's Greatest Hits.
Tony Hawk's Greatest Hits, exactly.
I found my CD case from high school a couple weeks ago when I was moving stuff around my house, and the CD is still in there in my CD case.
Oh my god!
But it won't play in my car for some reason. I'm so pissed.
I think,
but it's a relic now, so I'm keeping it forever.
Yeah, that deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm so bad at interior design that half the all the mixtapes you give me, and then all these things you give me, like that megaphone, or just like main fit pieces of my house to show people.
Yes. All right, let me go off on a tangent here. Dan Blough and I have been trading this megaphone back and forth since high school, and the megaphone, Eddie, was an ancient relic from the high school times, from when Dan Blough would drive me home from high school, even though my mom would be there to pick up my brother. He'd still take me down, and we'd race my mom to get home. And on the way down, the high school was on top of a hill, and my house was basically at the bottom of a hill and a couple of streets back. Dan would be driving, and I would be out of the window half the time with this megaphone, shouting at the kids walking home, pretty much talking shit on everyone walking home. And so it became a relic for us. And
I have it on my nightstand right now.
Hell yeah, dude!
You gave it to me for my wedding, and I have it on my nightstand. You taped a picture of me and you from Jimmy's wedding, looking at each other like we're in love, and you taped it on there and gave it to me. I still have it on my nightstand.
I was so pumped to give that to you at your wedding reception. It was amazing. The look on your face when I walked in was just it was magical. It was so magical. But anyway, yeah, we would be driving home blasting that music as well. By the way, your our awesome CDs that we've made. So, Eddie, do you have a list of songs?
I thought we were only picking one. Did you want the list of songs entirely?
Well, how about what would be to make this go quicker? What's our top song of all time on there? How about that, Dan? Are you good with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or you, since you're our guest, you can throw out as many as you want. Okay.
Well, I think we'd all agree that Superman by Goldfinger is the best one.
Oh, classic. Yes, I could agree to that. Eddie, I don't know. See, Eddie, I don't know if you're a ska punk kind of kid though. You're heavy metal. You were probably
I'll say my top songs was gonna be like When Worlds Collide, Guerrilla Radio, and Bring the Noise. Those were my 3.
Not the Prison Song by System of a Down.
I didn't know that was on there, so
I thought that one was on there. I could be wrong.
Not CKY.
CKY, dude, fuck. Dude,
Quite
Bitter Beings.
Yeah, that was on one of them.
Damn it, that could change some things.
And then
Right.
Manthem.
They're only showing me 10 songs per. I don't see CKY on any of them.
CKY was on one of the later ones. That like
I
one of the
I only played up to like number 3. PS1 I tapped out after. Oh, did I leave? I'm back.
And we're just not talking to you because you're not.
What
I'm
year's
sorry.
Adam?
No, I had a bunch of beeping going on. I wasn't sure if I was still here.
No, I think I'm just clicking my pen or something like that. But I forgot about 96 Quite Bitter beer being beer brag. How many beers have I had? Shut up, Eddie. Before you even say anything, shut up. Manthem, May 16th, Eddie or Dan?
Oh my, yes. That's got to be top 3.
That is top 3 for sure. There were so many good ska ones on there. But
The Millencolin song, No Cigar.
No Cigar. Yep. For sure. Top. What else? I'm trying to think. There was The Boy Who Destroyed the World by AFI.
Yeah, that one. And then the Less Than Jake song.
Mm-hmm.
Which song was that?
All My Friends Are Metalheads.
Yeah, and then the Bad Religion song. There's a Bad Religion one on it that was really good.
There's a place that everyone can't be happy.
Yeah,
it's that one. Place in the whole fucking world. That one.
Shimmy was the System song.
Oh, Shimmy. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think Prison Song was from something else. Must have been. But yeah. I mean, I feel like that.
Yeah, I still went metal on 4. I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, all right. How about
Iron
this?
Iron Maiden and AC/DC probably would have made that list. How
about this, Eddie? Public Enemy featuring Anthrax, Bring the Noise.
That was one of the 3 I said.
Okay, I forgot already. So I'm sorry.
basically, I played Pro Skater 2.
Okay,
that was my main one.
That's all right. That's all right. It's just it was a bigger influence to Dan and I. That's all right. You know, Tony Hawk was one of my top video games of all time. Remember? If you remember. But
that was so long ago. I actually don't remember.
It was a long time.
We did do that episode, didn't we?
Technically, this is our 14th episode. And
that's it.
Yeah. And I wrote this down. We could have our millionth listener tonight on this episode. All we need is 999,750 more people to listen.
Dan Blough is a millionaire, so he should be able to buy all of those for us.
Yeah, I can do that.
I think you're getting us there.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll buy them all for you. It's okay.
I'm not opposed to view botting, listen botting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think what would put us over the edge, Eddie, is if we get Dan to talk us about.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What the fuck did you just add?
I think we got to get Dan to talk about the story of Jimmy Megaturd Lewis walking home.
Can I put a pin in that one for you?
Okay.
Right. We haven't done this in a while. I would like to hear Dan read.
Oh yes!
AI generated Harry Potter Chapter 3.
Yes, Dan, you got to do it.
Sure.
We need the link though. I don't have the link.
You don't have the link? Fuck. All right, let me try and find it. All right, so we can do this. We can do the story, and I'll look for the link.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Eddie's gonna pull us up the link here, but Eddie, Dan, let's tell the story that is ingrained in our hearts and lives forever.
Was that from Botnick?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah. It happened to be, wasn't it your birthday, Dan?
My parents, for some reason, I think they decided to throw like a 16 and a half birthday party to like set me off the trail or something because I figure everything out that they try to do.
Yeah.
And so Sean Key made me go chase tornadoes with him or something. And while my parents set up
the weatherman.
Yeah, my next door neighbor, the meteorologist, I can make fun of him too. But yeah, he wouldn't want he like, and I believed him. He said, "Let's go chase tornadoes," and I believed him. He's the only person I believe that would ever ask me to do that. And my parents had all you guys over. There were like, how many people at my house? 20 people, 25 people, and that's a lot for Clumsy.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were all. I mean, the night was going great until Jimmy's ex-girlfriend sat next to Nick Falera at the fire in my backyard. Jimmy took that as that they were going to get married and have kids together. And he just decided to walk the 5 miles from my house to his house home
through the Albion Woods.
Albion Woods, through downhill across the main highway, down the train tracks, and then he's over a girl. Like, come on.
Yeah. All right. So I remember that night. Is that the night you got the Alero?
Yeah, we had to go searching for her. I was like, search party.
It's like 9 o'clock at night. It's dark, and we're driving up these spooky haunted Albion roads, looking for Jimmy, who has gone AWOL. I don't think anyone ever saw him leaving. We just realized that he wasn't there.
So like, no one saw him leaving. Yeah.
And I can remember driving up and down the roads like with a flashlight looking into the woods, and we can't find him at all. We have no idea, but he's just not there. And it's all because his ex-girlfriend showed up with one of our other friends, but he was, didn't he wasn't he with Alex Smith at that point? Or had
Jimmy or Nick?
Jimmy.
No, he only dated Alex Smith for like 2 weeks on the ski bus, and he thought they were going to get married too, but they never did.
Well, he had an emotional reaction, and he left the premises of the party and caused all 20 people to go try and find him through these haunted woods. And I think where did we finally find him? Was it on the main road somewhere?
It was on Rikers Road so that's probably like 2 or 3 miles from my house through the woods.
That is so crazy that he walked by himself through those woods in that kind of emotional state. And
then he would get in the car when we found him and let us drive him home. He refused to ride.
Oh my gosh. That's a story that he'll never live down. And Jim, if you're listening to this, I love you, buddy. And
put an asterisk because Jimmy Lewis, great dude, happy marriage, great kid.
Yes,
but in his younger days, he got heartbroken pretty quickly.
Yes, he did. I remember like the next day he didn't come into school like the next day that we had school. And when he finally did come back to school, we were like, Jimmy, where you been? He's like, I was just too upset to come in. And we're like, what'd you do? Just sit at home? He's like, I had a bowl of soup, and that's what I ate. I just ate soup the whole day.
I ate soup and took a big poop. That's literally what he said. When he came back to school, he said, did I cut out again?
No, you're fine.
Because I remember he came into school and he said, I just want to go back home and eat soup and poop. That's all he wanted to do.
Classic. And I love him for that story. I love it. I love you, Jim. I don't miss you.
We love you, Jim.
All right. Perfect
He just
timing.
makes it too easy.
He does. He does. I told the story of the megaturd earlier in an earlier episode. So, Jim, if you haven't listened, you're on the episode. I believe it's called Aunt Lola and the Megaturd from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Sounds about right, Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the one where he's on YouTube dancing really hammered? Did you ever see that one?
No.
Oh.
I'll have to go find it and send it to you.
Yes. Yeah, we need to see that.
Was it one of those? Whose house that you guys went to school with was out by the airport?
Um, by the airport?
It might have been after you guys were done with it. Was it Sean or somebody?
It could have been Sean. If not Sean, then Justin Shank, maybe.
Yeah, it was one of them, and there's
Yeah.
this video of him at one of their houses. He's just black dancing by himself. It's classic Jimmy.
Classic. Hell yeah. I need to get him on, and we need to tell some stories from his perspective. For sure.
I would love to. I mean, I got a few more too.
Save them for future episodes, dude.
Yeah, I'll save them.
All right, perfect. Well, in the time that it took to tell that story, Eddie thankfully found our chapter 3 Harry Potter AI written chapter in the Discord there. Dan, you should see a link. It says Harry Potter.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you gotta click it.
I'm working on it.
We're gonna read this here.
It's been a while since we did this.
It is. I kind of forgot where we left off with, but I don't care. That's good.
Yeah, I had to. I skimmed through chapter 1 and 2 to make sure we were on chapter 3.
Okay.
I got it up.
All right, good. So what this basically is that someone programmed a bunch of the Harry Potter books into an AI program, and that AI program took it and wrote its own book based off of what was going on in those books. So it's not very cohesive at some points, and it's hilarious. And I think I've tried to read it myself, and I can't get through it. So Eddie's been very helpful in making it through. But I was wondering, would you like to read this chapter for us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Now let me say, I'm not probably gonna be that great at reading right now, but we're gonna give it a try.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Okay, so right. Chapter 3.
You want me to start?
Go ahead. What's the title of the chapter?
Harry Potter and the Little Prince, Chapter 3.
He's got some talent.
Am I in the right place?
Yep, you are. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right underneath it. It says Chapter 3. He's got some talent.
I didn't even see that picture. All right.
Go ahead.
Let's restart. Chapter 3. He's got some talent.
Okay, go ahead.
He took another deep breath and looked around the potions classroom. The smell of potions made Harry smile, as did the sound of magic. It was something that was on the list of things that he needed to improve on in order to be useful to himself. And it was in the potions class that Harry found the first lesson of the year. Ron had been talking about how his mother was a wonderful cook, and he thought that it might be useful for him to learn a few recipes. Ron had even asked Harry to join him in the kitchen. It would be fun to try and help him make some wonderful homemade potluck. Harry didn't think that he would be able to help Ron, but there was nothing to be afraid of except for a certain boy from the Great Hall.
Okay, all right. So they're not even worried about magic, or just this is just
gotta eat.
Kitchen Ed, Perfect. All right, go ahead.
Ron, are you ready? Sure, Ron said, looking ready for a lesson in potions. Let's try something simple then, Harry told Ron. Let's make a simple but tasty pudding.
Yummy.
Sure, Ron grinned. Let's make a cake, he added, before they took out the ingredients. Ron,
Make it a pudding. Let's make a pudding. You know what? Sure. But let's make a cake instead.
Ron took down the bowl of powdered sugar and the bowl of butter and then poured 2 cups of the mixture, and then he was ready to go.
Mm.
Just then, Professor Snape was there watching from a distance. Ah, Harry Potter, Mr. Potter, come here, please, he said as he came out from behind the couch. Can you tell me what's going on?
Oh my God. It's getting ready to happen.
Professor Snape, Harry asked. The man in black, Mr. Weasley, is standing in front of you, Snape said as he appeared behind him. The man is here to take over. The man is here to take over your house. Harry watched him with the biggest hint of concern. Well, sir, if that man wants to, he can leave. And if he does not, you can choose to stay or to go.
It's very passive aggressive. I don't care what he does.
Well then, Harry Potter, Snape said, turning around and walking up to Harry. I wish to speak with you. If I find you wanting to leave the school, I will not let you go.
And this, folks, is where the recording stops. The program that we were using abruptly quit and didn't tell us. Well, it did, but we didn't see it. So we were like, fuck it. At the end of the show, we were freaking out because we didn't even know if we had anything recorded, if it got any bit of this, but thankfully it did. So we're just going with it. Screw it. But to give you guys a little treat, maybe I'll bring back my buddy here. He's sitting right next to me. Maybe I'll get him to say something real quick here. All right, here. Yeah, right. What the hell? It's me, Jason Statham. And I'm here to tell you that fuck you, Craig. You piece of shit. You little vagina. Fuck you. And I'm gonna crush that poon. I'll give it back to you. Oh, thank you, Jason. Whether or not that sounded like him or not, I'm still working on that. But all right, whatever. We're done. Quit listening. Just quit it. You can turn this off and wait for the next episode. Maybe we'll go back and finish the story of Chapter 3, Harry Potter, AI generated. I don't know. I'm just rambling now to take up some more time. Is it over yet? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Maybe the recording will just abruptly